don't need hillbillies around me. You can like take that ass somewhere else. I honestly think you're stupid as fuck. Windows roll down, bimbos hold out, sins hold down, and God's ultimate plan unfolding past the grotto, past the shouts, past the house, past the silhouette of dirty laundry that widows kept in hopes their mouths will drown in crown royal and all the spoils. And they don't raise a brow, 'cause now the town thinks we're all profound in the routes that we take as night owls. And the crowd is all well endowed with the vows that will make your chick pounce, and the power to nod out of the sounds that we found is as round as your frown. Like a cloud that hangs over your browser when you prowl on the internet for files that might be vital to your wide hall of bright stars. They bite all my nice flows and strike me down low and fight me like hoes with a gripe down their throat, pay the price or be disposed of. Unlike my ice and clothes that you swiped from the store like an old bike with holes in the tires, where you gonna go with those hyped ghosts? And ripe woes that I psychically broke, you try to float down the right road and your vices smolder as the night grows. You might still get chose, though that ain't my type to, get at your hoe. It's the fact that I'm better in any weather and you take forever to get it together, and I'm clever enough to settle nip as dispenser and push out rhymes when you push the lever. But I won't be gentler 'cause you're still taking all the candy. Consider this a lecture, but it's actually my pleasure being measured by heifers that reflect dirt, because they head first into the dead worth of these festering twerps and their edges unearthing the girth that they said works, but it really ends with their blood spurt. I'm defending the hurt with my meddling in words 'cause I like to pretend we all come first, and I recommend the worst ideas 'cause you fled and I purged every fake rapper. Until my pen bursts, the generations will know I'm here to learn, and then I'm bent on earning every dollar, every cent till I burn with the wind curling Eminem's verbs around a century of nerves till I emerge from the flames cured of the phlegm he carries in his curse of many men in his purse. Seems he went away in the hearse 'cause they found out he phoned in his verse, and they poured cement in Merck's shed of quirks 'cause he led the church into believing he was a messiah of sorts, but he's really upset with his divorce to the rap game 'cause he says he's a sport, but that's only when I'm in the court. Spread him and fork over the head of lettuce reformed into a suspect of corn. Your corny lessons we adore, but they come from my election to the board, not your dead-end force of letting the meddling gem thieves take its course. The bed and the Porsche belong in my homestead and my porch, and you're dreading the torch that I bring with my severance from the fort. I'm not fetishing for dorks with bad breaths and corks in their head that endorses these lepers to feel remorse for the speculation of my source of income. It's been dumb, but God continues to strum on these scumbags' heartstring tugs. Like a senseless, demented bum and shrugs when the bugs eat our luck. Sweep it under the rug, he don't give a fuck. He's some kind of thug with mad love for getting his buns blown out by Miss Jugs or Mr. Hung or Mr. Funtime Nuts. It doesn't matter who you are, how far you've gone, or what car you own. We're all mixed up in a jar of bones that create warmth for him, but we've all flown from home. There's just a dial tone when we're alone. They say we're grown by the time we need hope to fulfill the roam. But the clones still wrote me down to cope with their lies to the folk that really want the dope that comes with my grope on the mic. Twice as fine as these dykes with likes from mice on the line, I devised a plan to remind my fans that they're mine. And it goes like this, bitch. Make rhymes that define my life. Blame all the times they dulled my shine. Face all the lies that God decided to let slide. Base my work on undeniable truths that rhinestone eyes might like. Trace the lines back to the refinement of my strife. Flame all the guys that tried to hide their spine from the divine nature of flying, like fried old prides of lions eating raw hide of a deprived and starved half-dead zebra with black and white stripes. Remain priceless and right till the whole thing ignites. Relay that spite is like a knife cutting you all down to size. They're all blinded by the light, so I drift away into the night till my respect is refined, 'cause I expect to glide through the detriment like a spy that inspects the rise and corrects the flight through an introspective mind.